It's a very tight-knit community. I mean, there's a lot of the classes are only like 20 students.
That one-on-one connection to Colin Miller's professors is something he values as he works toward completing his engineering degree at Penn State New Kensington, as well as how close this campus is to home.
There's a very good chance that I would not be able to get a college education because I cannot drive myself because of that. And so a lot of the fact that it is close and that I can have other people drive me here is one of the main reasons. And so if this closes, I'm like, well, I guess I'm out of luck.
Miller said a genetic degenerative disease impacting his legs hinders him from driving himself to and from school. Fortunately, Sharon Manley, a close family friend, drives him.
If they close when in the time frame that they're thinking of, he's going to probably not be able to complete his degree here, and that's really sad.
She, along with Miller and many students and staff, are part of a recent effort to push for this campus to be spared in a slew of expected branch campus closures. It's one of several in Western PA on the chopping block.
Penn State is massive, and I also think that being a land-grant university, they should be thinking about helping ordinary folks. And if this campus didn't exist, there would be a lot of these students who would never have an opportunity to go to university. I do know that for a fact. There are some of the students here that this was it, if they, to come here was just wonderful for them and their families.
And Manley said since starting school here, Miller has been able to start up a theater club. And tonight is the closing night of the first play that he is directing. Two opportunities she says may not have happened at another campus. We'll let you know when that decision is finally announced. Reporting in New Kensington, Kaylee Gunderson, Pittsburgh's Action News 4.